Hey guys, there is always this question asked that how should I start learning the data engineering, and then even how I add an AI component to it so that I become sustainable to get job in the market as well as continue it. So this is my simplest philosophy that I wanted to share with you, that how you can build your skills for data engineering and how can you get it for life. So the first thing that I always call it out is strong house of a data engineer. So it start from the lowest point where you build a strong foundation of your house. It begins with like you understand the SQL first, because SQL we have seen is the foundation for data engineering and is being used nowadays in almost every walk of a data engineering platform. Like almost even all low code no code platform are surrounded by it. So starting from being the warehouse and data lake days to this lakehouse and even the modern low code no code platform, SQL is the most important thing. So SQL you must learn by heart. I always tell my student that mm, when someone asks you to rate, you should be happily able to rate 9 out of 10 in SQL. Then comes the Python, one programming language you must master. The simplest is Python, and I believe me it is more than sufficient for as a substitute for any other language for data engineers. So if you learn Python, you would be able to concentrate on PySpark, any Python related frameworks such as Airflow or any other cloud related work. Everything has a Python based programming or Python based API. So Python is the second foundation you build. Third is the cloud concept. Since everywhere there is cloud, so you must understand all the basic concepts of cloud. This builds the strong foundation for data engineer, and then you start putting out the next set of thing, which is history of big data. Before moving to something called Spark, we must understand what is the history of big data, from where we have come from, right from Hive to Pig Latin and Hadoop. We must understand how the Apache Spark has evolved, and then we learn the most important thing as a part of data engineer is the Apache Spark framework, which is the only framework of data engineering and data processing in the world right now. Every other platform, whether it's Google, AWS, or Databricks, everyone uses Apache Spark only. So this then builds your house. Moving to moving to the next moving to next big thing, which is Airflow. So if you understand Airflow, which is a very simple framework, if you understand the basics of it, I think any other orchestration framework you would be able to understand. And then how to store your things into GitLab, GitHub, and all. So these are the basic things that you must learn as a part of this data engineering journey, correct? So that process I have documented it in a right way, and then within the period of around 2.5 to 3 months, we should be able to cover all these things in detail, and then you would be able to gain the complete knowledge and become a data analytics and AI engineer. I have coined a term called AI analytics engineer, which is a combination of data engineering plus generative AI. And this is a deadly combination. Like in every organization right now, the person knowing data engineering plus the generative AI capabilities is mostly in demand. So to fulfill that, how do we go through each module? Let me go by each topic. The first topic is big data engineering mindset. What we bring together in this topic is we connect with everyone based on our experience. We have seen that people come from Java, .NET, or even if they are blank slate, they don't have any knowledge on data engineering. What happen is they tend to think data engineering in a different way. It is therefore essential to bring that data engineering mindset into them before we start learning. So we go through certain topics where we introduce you to data engineering, Databricks platform, and bring in the data engineering mindset into you. That is the first thing we do. Second is SQL. As we have seen, SQL is forms the foundation of data engineering. So we learn SQL. It has around 21 modules of hands-on exercises that we do together, uh, where we try to learn through each and every step of SQL learning, right from smaller basic concepts to some of the advanced SQL handling, like building an ETL Windows function, and then finally end-to-end project in SQL, end-to-end ETL in SQL. The third thing that we do is related to Python. We have seen Python forms the base of everything. So for Python also, we have designed around 21 exercises, starting from the basic concept. Starting from the basic concept, while why Python for data engineering, variables, operators, string functions, regular expression, everything will cover. And then going up to some of the advanced topic like Python pandas, how it operates, how JSON handling is done, how we work with APIs using Python. So all these things we'll try to cover in. So Lakehouse and Spark are the modern data engineering concepts. So we just don't concentrate on building your basics, but we go directly to Lakehouse, where we try to learn everything from Lakehouse. We have a dedicated 7 to 8 lectures that is being designed on what Lakehouse is, 7 to 8 lectures like what Lakehouse is and everything. So that has been put together, uh, making you understand why it is essential to learn Lakehouse in today's world. And then we have around 21 set of exercises again planned on Databricks, dedicated to Spark, understanding the framework on how we can learn Spark from smaller concept to advanced operations to optimizations. So those things we learn. So we learn Lakehouse and Spark in this module, and then we go for the most advanced data engineering platform learning, which is Databricks Lakeflow ingestion, which is called Lakeflow. The platform is called Databricks Lakeflow, but then we start learning the nuances of it, like starting from Lakeflow ingestion, where we ingest the data into data where we ingest the data into Lakehouse. So that's the first thing we learn. We understand categorically how the data is ingested, what are different methods, and in what situation you should go for which method. So that is what we'll go for. Then we go for Lakeflow declarative pipelines. This is the most important way of building the data engineering pipeline in today's world, just been introduced 6 months back in Databricks. So we'll go through them with the hands-on exercises on Databricks. And all these things you will be able to do it hands-on with on your own platform, and you will be able to carry those things with you. And then next one is Spark performance optimization. This module is specially designed based on my experience of handling Spark. Like this will you will not get this knowledge outside. It will be there, but it will be scattered. But based on around a decade plus of experience of managing Spark, uh, we will explain you how the Spark works, how we can perform a performance optimization uh, on Spark, and how the data engineering systems can be built. Then we go for Unity Catalog Governance module, where we try to understand the core nerve of Databricks platform, which is a Unity Catalog Governance. We have a dedicated module for it, and we'll go through each and everything, each and every unit of the feature of Unity Catalog. So this finishes our data engineering component. Now comes the icing on the cake, which is Generative AI module. Generative AI module has been specially designed to show the journey of generative AI, starting from understanding the LLMs, the core concepts, prompt engineering. We'll go for prompt engineering. Then beyond prompt, how Langchain and LangGraph are being used, to building the agents on Databricks platform, especially on Databricks platform. And finally, we'll finish it with the newest concept, which is compound AI system, how you build out a compound AI system. And all this knowledge has been coming directly from the industry. What we are doing on a day-to-day basis, that we will teach you, teach you, and with the practical knowledge, of course. Then the cherry on the cake is capstone projects. We'll perform two capstone projects. One we will do it together, and one you will do it with your own ideas. So capstone project will include everything. Right now I have put it blank, but all these projects have been implemented by me on Databricks platform. So I'll showcase to them, and then you can learn with me, and then eventually create your own capstone project, which start from data ingestion, data transformation, and uh, finally getting it ready for BI, AI, API, and even creating some of the apps out of it, AI apps out of it. So this is the kind of a preparation which will help you to get ready for your next set of job. And believe me, this is more than enough for you to stand on any of these companies platforms, starting from Ernst and Young, Deloitte, Disney, to any data and AI firm in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Nagpur. Anywhere you can give the interviews, and if you have done it in a sequence with the right concentration, I assure you the jobs are waiting for you. So thank you guys for listening into this. This is a this is this is my passion to bring this knowledge back to you, so that you gain the right advantage over it. Okay. The one thing which I forget to tell you is there will also be module called interview preparation, where we take the interviews of day in day out, starting from 3 years of experience up to 20 years of experience of people. So we will bring that knowledge to you. Okay. So that the stage that you go, you get a red carpet, you already have that knowledge. Okay. So thank you for listening to this, being a good audience, and please do go through this video, please do subscribe.